You are my last love reading. My very last love reading for the month of July. And I have a lot of Virgo friends. And so I'm very excited to see what comes up for my lovely Virgos. You guys are so wonderful. Although you set the bar pretty high when it comes to love and relationship. And you should, because you're pretty perfect, Virgo. Virgos are so elegant. And let's see what we get. Virgo the Virgin, here we go. Okay, I'm going to cut. I'm going to cut. I'm hearing cut. I'm cutting. One more time. All right, nope, don't cut. Here we go. Okay, so your very first card to come up, and it was so funny, I was just thinking about this card, is the Emperor. And so this is the card of the dad. This is the daddy card. And Sunday was Father's Day, and I'm reading for July. So within love, this could be the general overall environment of relationships for you right now. Now in the upright, he's the good father, the protector, the provider. And this is also the virile guy, the guy who's, you know, the testosterone's flowing. In the reverse, he would be not able to protect and provide maybe the way he would like to. He also may feel less masculine for some reason right now, or, and we've heard this before, emasculated. That's one way of looking at it. Now, it also can mean that you have daddy issues, and that's a whole other avenue that we can go down. But daddy issues for girls or boys can really color their relationship house. And that being that you've got a father who is unapproachable, and that who can be dogmatic, or who likes to put rules out there for no reason, or who doesn't provide for you the way a good father should in your mind. This could color also the month. If you are a male watcher out there, this can just say, hey, the month for you is feeling a little bit out of control in terms of being in control, and you might feel as if your rules aren't being abided by, or you're not being respected, and within relationship that can really bring you down. It could mean that her kids don't respect you, or your kids don't respect you, you know, all of that stuff. A lot of stuff comes up with this card, but this is sort of outside of the relationship. It's like these energies going on, or if you're looking for a relationship, these energies going on that color your life, which have to do with dear old dad. And so that's kind of out there, dear old dad, but not, unfortunately, in a good way. You're protecting and providing for dear old dad, or he's not doing the job that he should be doing. And so the Page of Pentacles comes up, and it did come up in the inverse. So the challenge is for Virgo in love, is it worthwhile, this new thing that you're working at, or are you just messing around? In the upright, it says, you know, I always call this the card of the babysitter, because it's like you're looking for resources, and these resources are in a new direction. It's something you've never done before. But in the upright, it says it will pay off. In the inverse, it's kind of like, will it pay off, or am I just messing around? Is this going to even pay off? And so when you're out there, if you're looking for love, you're wondering if it's going to pay off. Now, it's interesting because you're a pentacle, and this is pentacle, and it's all about stuff, material stuff, money, all of that. You want to know, hey, am I just messing around here, or is this going to pay off? And if you're in relationship, you're not sure if you're just messing around. But good card to come up, and I'll spend a little bit more time on this one. It's the 2. Money comes in, money goes out, and you're doing a little bit of a happy dance. But it can also mean, once again, for Virgo, you have 2 options. You have 2 people who you could be in relationship with, and you have to decide where you want to really invest your financial energy. What's going to pay off? Because for you, I don't think messing around is really an option. And also, with all of this daddy energy going on, daddy issue energy going on, you're going to have to solve for this and turn this one around, or just let it go, which is always an option. You can always just let this energy go and focus here on these 2 relationships. Or if you have a father who is reversed like this could be a part of relationship where you're trying to juggle your father with a relationship and you don't know where to put the energy. So at the end, this is a very nice reading, actually. You open yourself up at the end of the month. And I want to really speak to the end of the month because there's this sense of, do I really want to do this all over again? Do I really want to get back involved with somebody? Because I've seen how this works out for other people. And, if you have an issue with dear old dad, that can really color the way you look at the opposite sex, or the way you look at male-female relationship, or the way you look at same-sex relationship even. The father and the way he models and the way he protects, and the way he provides, all of that creates this sense of what relationship looks like. Now, for you, what relationship looks like seems a little bit, because we have this 5 of Pentacles and it's reversed, it's like you kind of wonder if it ever really pays off, if it ever can really take off, if it's always immature, if this person is always immature. Do you really want that? You want a mature relationship, and so now you're juggling and you're wondering which way to go. You're going to know that. You're going to know that. It's great because you've already got some people in your life who support and love you, and so it's not as if you're alone. You're going to meditate on this new offer, and there will be a new offer that you probably know it's out there, but you've not taken them up on this offer. If this is new love, you've not taken them up on this offer, but you're going to open your heart at the end of the month and reevaluate all of that. And if it's not someone who's offered before, it's just a sense of sort of dreariness about relationship, and I'm gonna say, a little bit negative. It feels a little bit like, hey, what are you gonna do for me? Okay? I mean, are you beneficial to me? Do I really need this cup of love? You see, this gentleman's offered a cup of love. Do I really want that? Is that I'm fine as I am. I have everything I need, but do I need relationship? Well, yeah, at the end of the month, you're going to open up and you're going to say, oh, okay. There's going to be an offer, and you're going to say, oh, let me think about that. It's not like, oh, I'm all in, you're not jumping in, both feet first, but you're going to at least contemplate a possible new relationship at the end. unexpectedly, you do have to juggle, and it seems to me as if that could mean you're either juggling your father archetype with your potential partner archetype, or you're juggling two men or two women, or a man and a woman, whatever you do, and it just feels like it's like you're able to balance both, and it's kind of fun to balance two men or two women or whatever, but a man and a woman, whatever. But it feels like it's kind of fun to do that. But I also am hearing very strongly that you might just be balancing, getting a sense of what you want in relationship, in your own mind. Yeah, feels very much like that. Like solving that problem a little bit this month. And it's minor. All of it is minor, except for the Emperor. So that's where the heaviness lies. And that archetype is going to have to be dealt with this month, that father archetype. In order to move forward in love, you need to figure out how to deal with that father idea where he did not protect and provide for you, or he was overly he was a dictator almost in the home, and that's something you're not having. You're not having that, which may make it difficult for you to plant that seed and that relationship seed firmly and get it to grow firmly and to create some root structure there within relationship, because you're always balancing that father versus relationship. Or maybe you're balancing two relationships because you can't decide, because you haven't worked through those daddy issues. But at the end of the month, there is some work that has been done, because you do open yourself back up again, and you're a little more receptive to kind words, thoughts, and gestures from either your lover or from someone who would like to become a part of your life. You do open yourself up to that somewhat, so I do see some work happening here this month. It's a very good month for you. And I'm just going to say, for some of you, if you have a father in your life who's not showing up as an upright Emperor, it might be a good idea to spend a little bit more time with them and gain some empathy and work through some of those issues, because people do change and people do grow, and so we don't want to stay at the infant stage. And I only say that because I see the Page of Pentacles coming after the Emperor, and so the Page would be a youth, a young person, and that's your challenge, a young ungrounded person. And so in order to become grounded, you need to, if you can, do more discovery and gain empathy for your father, or the person in your life who sort of dictated what it was you would do while you were a youth. You got to move past that. So anyway, a really lovely reading. And you do, by the way, I want to say, you do move past that. I see movement here. Thank you so much. Please join me for a personal reading. Go to AvaTrudy.virtualtarot.com, purchase a reading, and we have emergency readings that you will get back within 24 hours. I really appreciate you guys coming out here. I'm sorry talking so fast. Sorry I missed last month. I've had issues. I broke my jaw. The condyle, actually, it's that little round thing that connects your jaw, you know, and it cracked, and it is healed, but now I've just discovered that I had whiplash at the same time, so my neck's screwed up. But anyway, so it's all getting better. And so if you would also be so kind as to watch Ava's readings, and she's doing the headliner readings, the scopes, and also she has a great counsel card, so don't forget to subscribe to that. And I'm going to say hi to Ava. Hi, Ava. And that's it. Oh, if you want to read on our channel, please shoot a video, do a tarot video, or whatever modality it is that you do, please shoot that for me and send me a link of your video to myvirtualtarot@youtube.com so we can have some fun collabing together. And if you are a tarot reader out there and you watch and you've seen Ava and I read together, and you are already reading on YouTube, please send that video as well. I'd love to collab with some of you guys out there. Big kiss. Mwah. Thank you so much, and I will see you in August. Bye.